YouTube, what's really good? Shout out to everybody tapping in right now with On Base Soil. It's your boy Mill.
It's your boy Pat.
Tapping in right now from the soil right quick. You know what I'm saying? I just want to welcome everybody. Want to thank y'all again for actually fucking with us. Like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notifications right now. That way you can know when we're about to go live. It was a pretty eventful weekend this weekend. Me and Pat went to the 49ers and Broncos game. So we're about to break that down. Steph Curry said some prominent-ish today, and we're going to jump into that as well, too. A little bit of Team USA action as well. But for you, my friend, how was your day? Everything was smooth?
Yes, sir. Good day in the Bay, man. Can't complain. Went to the gym, got it in real quick, but, it's all good.
Nice. Now, yeah, we definitely, I was hyped. I was so juiced after that game, bro. Like, I went. That was easily the most lit preseason game ever. We're going to go ahead and jump into the 49ers and Broncos, bro. Like, I haven't really been on a high like that after a preseason game and how it, like, all played out and everything. I literally played Madden for, like, 24 hours the next day. Had Trey Lance back there, you know what I'm saying, in the franchise mode. Bro, it was so inspirational, bro. How'd you feel about getting to the game and tapping in for the preseason?
Man, it was definitely – I don't know if I've ever been to a preseason at Levi's. I think that might have been my first, but that was definitely an exciting game for it to be preseason. Like, it wasn't like the full, like, intensity like throughout the game, but you felt like in spurts, like you was like, oh, this feels like this like, you feel me, season's damn near here. Like, I can feel the energy, especially with the Trey Lance when he got in, the
energy shifted. The energy shifted. Bro, the energy shifted, bro. No, the energy shifted. It was pretty crazy because when Brock got in there in the beginning, we're gonna break it down too from each quarterback. But when Brock got in there from the tip off, it felt like an actual regular season game. And then when Trey got in, the nighttime, you know what I'm saying, the nighttime fell over Levi Stadium. It was just nice and cool. It's fourth quarter. Shit got crazy, man. But no, it was really good atmosphere. Levi Stadium always, in my personal favorites, one of my top stadiums that I like in the league. I really went on and thought about that, bro. Like, now that we really know how to really get around the stadium and what you really got to do, and where we parked at now, we definitely have a better experience in that parking. How did you feel about the Levi's experience with game day?
Yeah, I feel like now we done got our rhythm and routine together when we get inside the stadium, making moves and just seeing what it has to offer. But like I said, like other stadiums like Mercedes-Benz or the Raiders Stadium and like I like to call Levi's Las Vegas.
Levi's Las Vegas.
They're like state of the art, so they are nicer. But like I say all the time, bro, the vibes at Levi's is different, bro. It's just a lot going on. For me, it's Cali is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's love. It just go crazy, man. It's just.
I remember when they opened it, people was worried about like not being able to tailgate and shit like that. But I like the tailgate experience, whether we in the green lot or blue lot. People out there barbecuing. They got the 49er roll. Everybody's out there throwing footballs. We almost had to, you know what I'm saying, holler at somebody for almost hit my boy truck. You know what I'm saying? But either than that, you know what I'm saying, it was still pretty lit to see the atmosphere. 49ers fans, it don't matter what game it is, they pulling up and they going crazy. So just kind of just getting into the actual game itself. Like we said before, it was the return of Mr. Glock, aka Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? He got out there, had a pretty good experience, I would say, for his first time back. That was his first time back since the injury, right?
Yeah.
Seeing his first time back.
Action.
Say that again.
In-game action, because he was practicing scrimmaging against the Raiders, but in-game action. That was
actually being like able to be tackled. He did get hit a little bit, but he came out looking like Brock Purdy, like how I always felt like I always see him doing. They started off with Debo, a quick behind the line of scrimmage pass. Debo took it for 30 yards. His nicest pass for me was the one to Juwan Jennings. booting left. He's really good at booting left and being able to throw it down the field. Probably went for like 10, 15 yards. And then when he got into the red zone, TDP missed that block that he was actually going to throw it to in the actual end zone for, and he had Dwelly open. So I'm not going to put that one on Brock because he did get sacked. But the second when he was actually in shotgun and he stepped up in the pocket, but he kind of got a little antsy, tried to roll out. Juwan Jennings couldn't get open. He ended up trying to scramble and get it in for himself, but just getting tackled before the goal line and bringing out Moody for the kick. I gave Brock Purdy a B on the day. What about you? What did you see from Glock?
I gave him an A-. I didn't see really nothing wrong with him. He looked comfortable. He looked like Brock Purdy that we expect. You know what I'm saying? He looks, and he senses a little pressure. He's going to get out of there and try to make a play. So I'm cool with that. Like that is who he is. He has good pocket awareness though. I will give him that. Like, and even on the sack, like I felt like it was kind of the lesser of two evils. So you kind of just got to take that and run with it. Like I ain't really so mad about it. And then, like you said, he went out there and tried to do his little Dougie and, you know, take a little contact. So like that's what I expect from Purdy out there. So he's a competitor at the end of the day. He wants to win. I know he's going to try to make plays. So I'm good with that. He looked good. So I gave him a A-.
A- on it. Okay. I didn't give him an A just because he didn't get a touchdown. And then he got quickly pulled, but he missed the pass earlier on the drive. Like he's a little skittish in the pocket right now. So I think that's going to just come with him just get a little more comfortable back there as the games go on, as he gets more and more reps back in gameplay. But overall, like I said, it was just a solid Purdy outing. Like, not going to do too much, ain't going to throw it down the field, but he's not going to mess up or throw interceptions, you know what I'm saying, as of right now. And just had a pretty solid day, and then mix it up with the run and everything. So it was a pretty good showing. When entering Sam Darnold at the 5-minute mark of the first quarter, what did you think, my friend?
I thought he came in before that. It was 5-minute mark. Yeah.
It was like 5 minutes left within the first quarter. Because remember, the Broncos got the ball first, so they was out there doing their little Dougie. Russell Wilson punk ass, you know what I'm saying?
They went on a long ass drive.
They
did have a long ass drive. Yeah. I thought Sam did cool. I mean, he's about Sam Darnold that I expect. You know what I'm saying? Like the interception was not necessarily his fault. So, but it's like he's Sam Darnold, bro. Like I don't know what you like. If I had to give him a grade, I'd give him like a
C.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a C, but like if we graded on a curve, like for Sam Darnold standards, if I'm grading him on Sam Darnold standards, that was like a B plus. Like all his completions was kind of crisp. Like, you know what I'm saying? The pick wasn't really his fault. So I kind of, if I'm grading on a Sam Darnold curve for sure, but if like generally, I just give it a C, just because it's like he don't do nothing to impress you out there. You know what I'm saying?
No, it just felt like he was out there forever, bro, which he kind of was. He was out there from the 5-minute mark in the first quarter all the way to 1 minute left in the third. Didn't do enough to wow me, bro. Like he's a good quarterback, good backup quarterback, I would say. Hit the throws they needed to. Was a little skittish in the pocket. He'll try and scramble a little bit, but the drives just be stalling out with him, bro. Jordan Mason wasn't giving them like no effort either. So like the run game, they're trying to get the run game going. It was kind of a little bit lethargic, but I mean, from what I saw from Sam, just wasn't really enough to wow me, bro. He got the touchdown for the fullback that was wide open. Nice little dump off pass. Anybody on the team can make that throw as long as it's wide open. I'm gonna give Sam Darnold a C. The interception was definitely more on Ronnie Bell, but he threw a ball even before that was like a little bit high to the outside. I wouldn't feel comfortable him getting in the game, having to like if it was like a Josh Johnson situation last year, we used to play the Eagles with Sam Darnold. I still feel like we lose the game, but that's just me. I mean, he wasn't out there with CMC, he wasn't out there with Debo or Ayuk, of course, or Kittle, but Sam Darnold didn't really wow me like that, bro.
I feel comfortable if he has to get in on the spot situation, but I still think he's QB3 for sure. Like I don't even think I don't think it's not even debatable like hit between him and Trey. Like,
bro, he got like 3 quarters, bro. He got like 3. Bro, he got 3 quarters, bro, and it was. I thought at least by like mid-third, Trey would have been in there,
but it was because that his first drive in the first quarter went 3 and out, and then you know what I'm saying, and then he didn't get in like that early. Like Kyle's probably thinking, all right, we give up 1 series to Purdy, and then he'll have the rest of the first quarter to play. But they didn't get back on the field for hella long, so I guess he wanted to get him a real half's worth of reps per se. You know what I'm saying? More than anything. But I know one thing: I'd rather see Brandon Allen with the 3rd string on Friday than Sam Darnold. Like,
damn, bro, with the 3rd string, bro. Oh man, that's
like I feel like yeah, Purdy probably plays a couple series, maybe the first quarter. Then I feel like Trey needs to play the rest, the 2nd and the 3rd, and then 4th quarter you put in Brandon Allen. Like, go ahead and let Sam Darnold get a rest. You know what I'm saying? See what BA can do.
He fighting for QB3, bro. He can't be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a competition for 2 no more. Like, there's no way.
I would feel more comfortable with Sam Darnold over Brandon Allen, but yeah, it was a slow burn, bro. That shit was. It was taking forever, bro. That shit was crazy. We was like Sam Darnold out there for like 3 quarters, bro. That shit was.
Just look up, like, damn, Sam's still in. Like, damn, it's still Sam Darnold. Okay, all right.
Oh man, it was just, bro. He ain't got it, bro. He doesn't have that. In fact, I can't say that at least about Brock Purdy. I don't think Brock Purdy should be our starter, but he does have the it factor. Like, he just has more swag. He's more comfortable.
No, for sure. Than
playing out there, bro. Like,
and then like Purdy, he just looks like he's been there before. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just has that common presence about him for sure.
Fake it till you make it, bro. Like,
you start 4 years in high school. I mean, in college though, that's a lot of football. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of football.
A lot of football. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Okay, let's get to the juicy stuff. Pause. What we came here to see, bro. Trey area redemption season, bro. Oh, bro. When Trey got out there on the field, minute left in the 3rd quarter, and the fans started cheering, bro, around the stadium, bro. Tell me that wasn't a moment.
It was. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Trey came in the game, and then like the whole stadium shifted. Like, it was a whole different energy, bro. Once he got in the game, but like I said, the fan base is divided. So after a second, it was people rooting against Trey. At put Purdy in, all this other shit. So it was like, but at the end of the day, it was energy. Like, it was energy in the stadium. Like, it was a whole new life. But Trey did his thing, man. I was very like, obviously there's a few throws. I mean, I would like to have back, you know what I'm saying? But he looked good. The balls got zipped, you know what I'm saying? Then they put him in a crutch situation where he had to go down the field and make plays 2 separate times. Like, so it was like, okay. Yeah. And obviously you got to give Ronnie Bell his credit because he did a lot of work on them passes. Especially that one was like 40-50 yards with the catch and the run. Like, Ronnie Bell was doing his thing out there. Snead had some big catches, but ultimately Trey drove us down the field, and then that pass to Latu, it looked good, like even live, but once you get home and see the highlight, he looked off the safety, came back to it, zipped it over to bro, that's the NFL right there. Like, if you can make that throw, then you're good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he had me on the look off because I'm watching him. He go back. I look exactly where he's looking to, and he ended up turning back to Latu. I'm like, oh, he's wide open. I'm like, go, bro. Yeah,
I seen Latu. I was following Latu because he whooped him off the line. So I was like, okay, he's got a spot right there. But Trey, he knew what he was doing. He knew where he wanted to go. That's NFL quarterbacking right there. Look, keep the safety at bay. See him open up his hips, and I'm going right to it. Ain't no way you can make it there in time. So.
Textbook, bro. Like, the throws he was making was crazy, bro. The one he started off with Tate Martin to the out of bounds. It looked like it was out of bounds. Tate Martin with the nice toe drag swag, bro. Like, he went like 3 for 3 out the gate. And they called one back on a penalty. And then he threw the interception. It was a tip. It could have been challenge, which definitely threw me off. I definitely
got reviewed. It got reviewed.
Okay, so they did review it.
Yeah, you can't challenge turnovers. They automatically.
I'm not. As long as they look at it, I'm fine. I'm fine.
But
all right, cool.
It probably just wasn't enough to overturn it because I felt like it did hit the ground, but they got them preseason cameras out there too, apparently. So
all I asked, I just wanted them to take a look back at it real quick, bro, for me.
Right. No, they did.
But even Trey came back from that, had like 2 drives where he was down like 1st and 20. So I mean, just to see him be able to just not get rattled enough to like pretty much like stay the course and just really get better as the game goes on, as he always does, bro. Like that shit was low-key inspirational, bro. Like he was really hitting receivers in spots they don't ask Purdy to throw it to. They don't ask Jimmy G to throw it to those areas. Sam Darnold's not even going to attempt it. Like the one to Willie Snead was a dot, bro. The one to Willie Snead was a seed, bro, right across the middle, at least like 20, 30 yards. The one to Latu to get, I think it was like 3rd and long at that point before the touchdown. It was another one that, I'm saying, he chucked it to him and he got open to, bro. He was out there making some plays. So the one play I will go back and forth on with you, the 7-step drop that he had when he tried to hit Latu in the end zone. He was kind of on him because you say you got to throw it open. I mean, bro, it was a 7-step drop, but Kyle never asked none of his other quarterbacks to make a 7-step drop, bro, and try and throw that thing, bro. He's really testing Trey to see all these throws that he could actually do, bro. And that shit is just amazing to see, bro. And just to see him come back at the end of the game. Do you know how many yards he had threw for by like it was 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter? Guess how many yards he had thrown for by then?
How much?
33 yards.
Oh shit!
He threw for 33 yards only within that first like 3rd and like most of the 4th. So with 5 minutes left, bro. He threw for 145 yards in 5 minutes left in the game, bro, to win the game, bro. Like,
yeah, it was definitely 2 drives that really was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, this kid, he's a baller. Like, I mean, I always seen the talent, but like now I've seen that live and direct, him leading. Yeah, bro. Like I'm convinced that he got it. I was already pulling for Trey. I'm already been a Trey fan and a believer, but now I'm fully convinced. Like once he gets on that field, man, he ain't giving it back. I'm just gonna say that.
All I'm saying, bro, because it was passes, bro. He threw the pass to Tate Martin. He dropped that shit, bro. It was like a dime, bro. Rolling left, like the angles that he's throwing at is crazy, bro. Like I just really want to see it with Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle and Christian McCaffrey, bro. Like that shit is gonna take us to the next level, bro. He threw 145 yards in 5 minutes, bro. Won the game, bro. Like that shit was crazy, man. So now I'm a believer for sure. It was crazy to see the fan base. They was cheering for him when he first got in. Then we had people behind us start, nigga, we want to see Party out there, bro. Put Party back in, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, it's 4th quarter in the preseason. You know he got it, bro. You said it, bro. You was like, bro, you know his pads are off, bro. They're not putting Party back in this game, bro. Like, and just to see the amount of hate he was getting still, too, and then for him to
from Niner fans.
From Niner fans, bro. His own team, bro. And him just to really come back and really win that game, bro, in that fashion, bro, was just super dope to be a part of. And I'm glad we was there to see that shit. So yeah, I'm still gonna be screaming Trey area, bro. It was redemption season. Latu had redemption season as well. Really stepped it up. Had the drops in preseason and practice and everything, but came through clutch when he needed it. Cuts are gonna be coming up this week, so. Man,
boy, he might have made himself another week for sure. Because boy, he was on the fence, God. But I respect him though, man. Because like we said, he just got to put it together. I still think he might need another year so he can stop overthinking or whatever the case may be. But he's stepping up. I like the way he looked. I like the way he handled himself. It was cool.
Yeah, Cam Latu was dope, brother. Definitely. Wanted to see more Jordan Willis, but kind of just how the dice played out. Next topic that we rolled into, you already talked about him. Ronnie Bell is on the team, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He is on the roster. You know?
Like I already said, he was probably gonna make it once Ray got hurt, but like no, he's for sure. Like it's not even no doubt. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he was a savage, bro. We talked about it when we went to preseason camp. Ronnie Bell was out there flashing. He showed it. The yards after catch, bro. The stiff arm was crazy, bro.
Oh my god, that
talk
was
about the
ridiculous,
bro. When you saw it in live time, we kind of went crazy. But like, what did you think?
For sure, because you just see the man get lifted off his feet. So you just like, bro. I think it was only like a 4 or 5 yard gain, but it was just like, nah, bro, no way he just tossed dude like that. Like, that shit was. It looked like damn near like your background right there, my boy.
Bro, Obama's bro, like it was
nasty work.
Crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro. Got like 5 yards after that. From then, bro, he was starting. He played a good amount with Sam Darnold and even Purdy. I think he was out there a little bit with Purdy, but he was out there damn near the whole game. 9 targets, 7 catches, 114 yards. Just the yards after catch, bro. The one from Trey at the end of the game, that was like 50 yards, bro. Like
caught it right on the turnaround. Yeah, it just got windy. It was like 5 defenders in the screen. None of them could get the angle.
Bro, that was crazy.
And then also too, I'm liking him on punt return. I don't know about the kick return. Because also Jameson kind of struggled on the punt return too, but he fumbled that one. So I don't think Jameson's an option on the punt. I think we go Ronnie Bell on the punt, maybe Jameson on the kick. But yeah, bro, he's gonna find his way on the field, bro. He's a playmaker. And obviously he would like to have those drops back because they're leading to picks, but obviously he's accountable about it. If you listen to his post-game interviews, he's like, yeah, I had a good game, but I'm still thinking about that drop. Like, you know what I'm saying? He feels like, you know, he let his team down or whatever the case may be, but yeah, he's got what it takes to make the roster for sure. We were worried about DG going on IR. Luckily, it's just a sprain, so they saying he could be back by week 1, which is great news. So I feel like the 6 wide receivers, we're probably going to go Debo, B.A., J.J., Ronnie Bell, DG, and who am I missing?
Maybe Chris Conley? Chris Conley?
Yeah, it's probably between Tay Martin, Conley, and Snead. They'll probably fight for that last spot. I think if I had to say, I would say Snead probably has the upper hand over them too, just because he played last year. But Conley has looked good. He's looked good.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely a believer in Ronnie Bell. Really interested to see him out there with Juwan, maybe with Debo and IU. So that'd be pretty dope to see. It was he played an amazing game, so that was pretty fire. Other parts of the game, hella funny. Russell Wilson's punk ass literally just turns into right back into Seattle. Russell Wilson, bro. Every time he plays, bro. What did you see from the defense and going against that offense? I mean, I felt like it was a good showing. They did bend but don't break like always. Didn't have Nick Bosa. Didn't have Drake Jackson out there rushing with him. Didn't have Drake Greenlaw. What did you think of the defense versus that offense?
Yeah, Kinlaw wasn't out there either, which I wanted to see him play and get some more reps. But yeah, I thought they did cool. Like you said, I hate Russell Wilson. I want him to get sacked every time he takes a snap. So it's just irritating to watch him drive down the field and lead anything to points. That irritates my soul. But for the most part, yeah, they got some sacks. Did they get a turnover? I don't think they still got no turnover, huh?
No turnover versus Russ. In the game, did we get an interception?
I think we got one at the end. I think we got one at the end. And then I think also
the fumble, D. Winters caused that fumble for dude to go out of bounds. That still wasn't a turnover, but yeah.
I thought that was Graham.
No, Jalen Graham knocked out bruh that caught the ball for Denver Broncos. That was like down the field, but we didn't get the ball back on that fumble. But remember when the quarterback scrambled late in the game and he fumbled it? I think it was D. Winters.
Oh, fumbled it forward. Yeah, but he couldn't.
That was D. Winters. That was
okay, bet. Yeah. So yeah, they did. They caused a little havoc. Got a couple sacks out there, but I want that stingy defense, man. I don't want to give up nothing. Like I want people like feel like they can't do no type of either run or pass. I feel like we got to take away one. Like if we're gonna be known for that, we got to be known for that. But I feel like we got to shut down one area of the field. But they're getting there, and obviously, like you said, when we got 97 back there, which like, bro, it's getting there. Like I need I need to be hearing about a plane landing in Sarah or something this week. Like, man, I was hoping it'll be done by tomorrow, but well, I don't know, man. It's time is a ticking.
Man, time is a flat circle, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen on that front right now. I said he was gonna go at least. I don't know if we're gonna have him in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
just because, like, bro, what's the holdup, bro? Like, it's. I mean, we go right into it just for a little bit. Like, they haven't said nothing. They said it's gonna get done, but we know the number has to be at least like 95 mil or higher, because Aaron Donald got 92. So, are you leaning more towards he's going to be gone for the Pittsburgh game now, or still think he gets done before then?
I mean, like, I feel like it has to be like they have to get it done this week. Outside of that, I don't think he could just show up and play in the game. Like, obviously, he'll be in shape, but you're still going to have to put the pads on and get back into, you know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of football shape. So I don't think he could just show up and play a game same week after like no training camp or nothing like that. Obviously, if he does, he'll probably play limited reps maybe or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like it now. It's getting to the point where it's irritating me. I don't care if the man has to be the highest paid defensive lineman. That's what we got to do, bro. Like, y'all just paid Hargrave. Nobody told y'all to go out and sign this man. Obviously, I'm happy with it, but you can't just go out and throw out this money at somebody else and then not pay our dude, man. So like, let's get, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, I think Armstead's up after this year, so they're, you know what I'm saying, probably trying to milk that as you know what I'm saying, as long as they can not take that hit right now. But they'll be all right, man. Pay Bosa.
If it comes down to letting go of Eric Armstead or Javon Kinlaw next year, who do you think stays? Or does it just depend on this year?
Armstead by a long shot. I don't think, like, if it has to come down to one or the other, unless Kinlaw just like turns into a whole like
crazy right now.
Like, you feel me? Like, like he has to hit a whole nother level of production because Eric Armstead is crazy, so consistent for so many years. And what a lot of people don't realize too is like Eric Armstead moves around on our D line. He literally could play any position on our D line and dominate. You know what I'm saying? Like, he may not have the straight sack numbers, but he'll be there in a run fit every fucking time. You know what I'm saying? He'll be in contain. He don't get out of position. You can't throw it over him, and he's gonna make the plays when it's necessary. Like, so I just don't see a way where they choose Kinlaw over Armstead. I mean, unless they can get him for like a way better number. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Armstead's like not coming off of like, I need this and we just can't do that, then I feel like then they'll go with Kinlaw. But obviously, like, Kinlaw may be in a position where he want to go to a new spot, you know what I'm saying, and try to get paid and be where he could be the number one and try and dominate, you know. So you gotta see how it plays out.
Solomon Thomas 2.0.
Man, he looking good on Hard Knocks, though, I'll tell you that shit.
That motherfucker, bro. I think he made a tackle the other day. I just get so angry. Like, he should have been like it's like same thing with Kinlaw, like, bro, like, and McGlinchey, like, those type of players. Like, it just all depends on where you drafted at. Just add the picture, like, just so much more.
I mean, that's how a lot of people felt about Jimmy Ward for a long time. You know, he was moving around. You know what I'm saying? And I always said, too, it's like if you draft Jimmy Ward in the third round, nobody complains. He's one of the greatest Niners ever. But because you take him in the first round, people are expecting him to be like this all-pro safety every year. And it's just like, bro, he's good, bro. Like, you can't be mad at it, bro. He's good. He's a good football player.
Yeah, facts.
Just not guarding Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, that was crazy. I think he's watching right now, but I will vividly remember where I was watching that game and watching Jimmy Ward get fucking boss.
I just was just like why is my man not like switching it? Like like not Kyle. Who was that? Jim. Like, bro, like I know you got a lot of pride, bro, but like change the matchup, bro. Like stop letting him guard Brandon Marshall, bro. Like stop. Brandon Marshall literally had like 4 catches with 3 touchdowns, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Well, that was
What are we
crazy,
doing?
bro. That was crazy, bro. Nah, but I'm just now seeing the chat. That's crazy.
I was about to say, yeah, I don't know what happened. They just all popped up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. My fault, y'all. Like, let's go ahead and catch up on this chat right now. Cause I'm like, man, we ain't got
Mike told me he was pulling up.
Yeah, bro. We ain't got nobody watching this. Damn, bro.
We're gonna keep it lit, but fuck it.
Yeah, no, man. We 30 minutes here, bro. Fuck it. Like, you feel me, bro? We just gonna keep it rolling. We was breaking it down. You feel me? Let's go ahead and check out the chat. CG Ruthless, shout out.
What up? What up?
Though? Shout out my boy, Brock Fist System.
Yeah,
it's like
for sure.
Played forever. I mean, he wasn't making the throws that Trey was making.
But you got to, bro. That's what Kyle wants, bro. He does what Kyle wants, bro. And at the end of the day, if you do what your coach wants, that'll get you on the floor or the field, I should say.
He just wants more from Trey. I understand. For sure. Mark. What I tell you, Pat and Tyler was going to be on today about Trey. Man, you know we was going to be touching about that, man, bro.
Hey, we seen it live.
We seen it live, bro. We was in the flesh, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. My boy African Mike, you already know what it is. Free Trey. We know what it is, bro. Kev, yes, Trey should definitely be that guy. But I don't hate on Purdy. I said Brock Purdy shouldn't have started when your boy Jimmy G was out there fucking shit up. After the Broncos game, so you know what I'm saying. I am not a Glock hater. No thanks. Party week 1, QB1.
Hey, that's already set in stone.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he's definitely QB1 for now. Where's Bosa?
Florida.
Where is Bosa, bro? Can't wait to see Ronnie Bell in action, bro. Ronnie Bell is on the team, bro. He's on the team, bro. Give Bosa the money. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Okay, man, we got hey, people can keep tapping in. This shit coming in fast now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Would actually catch up. They won the TV deal. Shout out my boy Rod in the building.
Hey, y'all. Rod, what it do?
Hey, y'all saying? Shout out to the gang. Bang, bang, not a gang. Trey Lance for the W. You know what it is, man. And yes, Purdy has the easier throws, bro. He threw it to Debo out the backfield, bro. Like,
the Debo went for like 30 yards.
Bro, I was like, that's 31-yard throw from Brock Purdy. Yeah, it trips me out how teams don't want to pay their stars or make it hard, like blood. Bro. Nick Bosa was the defensive player of the year, bro. Like,
that's a Raider fan, Josh Jacobs. You feel me? Even though they said he reporting this week, but
RP Jimmy, that's all funny.
He's in Vegas acting a fool this year.
Yeah, they're low-key already pressing for they rookie to be out there starting, so that's like hella funny.
Hey, listen, O'Connell, he been showing some flashes, bro. He was carving us up, bro. He like, wait, be hooping, bro.
Crazy, bro. He can throw that thing, though, bro. He going crazy, bro. I fucks with ALC for real.
For sure.
Shout out, man, shout out my boy. Y'all saying it's love, bro. Roddy, man.
Appreciate
y'all,
you, bro.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Back to that Broncos game, I did want to talk about the corners. We saw Ambry Thomas out there getting work with the ones. How did you like that lineup? Ambry starting with Mooney and then sliding. Honestly, I thought they were going to have Demo out there starting and then have Ambry come in like we talked about last week, come in at the nickel position and put him out there and have Demo slide in. But how'd you feel about Ambry starting?
I think it was good just to give him a different look. I still think that's Demo's spot. I think they might still slide Demo into the nickel whenever Ambry or you know how they be acting. They be swapping people in and out of our defense. Like I feel like don't nobody play the whole game but Fred. Everybody else, like you coming off for a couple plays. Like,
bro, you should like 99% for like Fred. That's big.
And Huff be staying on the field too. Outside of them two, I feel like nobody else just like they'll swap anybody out. But I do like it. I like if Ambry, Mooney, and Demo. If that's our three out there, I feel very, very comfortable with that. I like Jameson. Jameson too. He did some good things in the slot.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just him on that punt return kind of put him. I know Kyle. He wasn't feeling
they
that.
put him right back out there, right? And kickoff.
They did. But also McNichols got hurt too, so they probably threw him back out there because of that. But yeah, I like where we're going. And then also, who else we got? We got Q Knight. I like the way Q Knight. Is he a safety or a corner though? I feel like they'd be swapping him in and out.
Yeah,
But
swapping.
yeah, I feel like he
like
did good. Yeah.
Mm.
And then who else?
Sam surprisingly had a really good
Womack. Yes, he bounced back. He bounced back
really
well. Yeah, like hit last week. He looked like he was a step behind. This week, that's the Womack I'm used to seeing. I forgot about him. I don't know if they're not feeling him in the slot. Maybe he's not tackling enough in the run fit for him.
Well, shit, we know who wasn't tackling enough in the fucking run game, bro. Isaiah Oliver. Hey.
He wasn't tackling in the pass game. Like, dude was just out there running around, bro. Like,
Isaiah Oliver.
He looks like he should be playing outside. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. He don't look like he got quick feet. He probably is good tackling or something. I don't know, but like, from what I'm seeing, his feet don't look quick enough to be playing inside versus the shiftier, the Hunter Renfrows and the Tyreek Hills and people that play inside that's really geared at work.
Running right by Isaiah Oliver,
bro. I mean, given Tyreek Hill gonna run by anybody, but it's not even gonna look fair versus dude. Like, it's gonna look like, and honestly, like, listen, he better play better this week because I'm on the verge of just saying like
you're on your ass, bro.
Hey, like I'm just on the verge of like,
because if we see it, we know Coach see it. Like,
how many DBs? I mean, how many corners do we keep on the roster? I don't even know, but I feel like
probably like 6. Probably like 6.
I feel like he's
like wide receiver. What you think?
Listen, Mooney, Ambry, Demo, Womack.
Yep. Shit. Hopefully Derek Luter get healthy.
Man, who else? Jameson.
Yep. Knight, your boy Knight.
Q Knight. You feel me? Like, hey, listen.
Yes.
Hey.
Isaiah Oliver is low-key cooked, but we gonna see what happens. We gonna see what happens.
No disrespect, but God, he's not having a good preseason.
Yes, also want to get into, because this was hilarious to me, because we literally just talked about this last time. When we go out of town to see other teams, we don't really catch no smoke like that. Everyone talks shit, but there don't be no smoke. The only time we've ever almost gotten to a fight was at the 49ers game, bro. I want to bring up this fight that broke out in the stands, bro. This shit was crazy. Jerry Rice started going.
Hey, Jerry Rice finna go ham on dude. Look, he laughed. Once he laughed, it's over right here. Watch, you gonna smile like you know you fucked up, right?
Yeah, he punched this man into the seat. He punched him. That was crazy, bro.
Hey.
Oh my goodness, bro. When we saw this breakout, I never forget. This was like fourth quarter. Sources say this might have happened over Trey Lance getting time. You know what I'm saying, like that. But I remember you literally pointing out, like, bro, what's going on over there, bro? Everyone's looking for hella long. This was going for a cool minute, bro. Like,
yeah, you definitely seen the commotion.
Definitely seen the commotion, bro. Like, why 49 fans be so lit, bro, at the game, bro?
Hey, listen. I don't know what the situation was, but bro in the white shirt, he got the business, boy. Because man, I don't know, like, but look, when Jerry Rice took his shirt off his head and laughed at dude, he took the shirt off his head and laughed at him. He was like, "Oh, you know you fucked up, right?"
It was no time, bro. You got me pulling out the ball Scully, bro. I'm finna get on you right quick.
Oh, mama's like, you laughed at him. Oh yeah, it's up now, nigga.
Bro, he punched this man through the seat, bro. That was crazy. Look at that. Oh.
My boy wasn't expecting to catch them hands like that. That's tough.
He wasn't. And just to let it be known, a lot of people be talking shit about the 49er fans and shit like that.
It's definitely more hostile at our own stadium than other.
We are with the shit like that, bro. Like 49er fans out there, drunk little motherfucker, bro. That shit be crazy, bro. Remember we saw, bro. That's literally the second person I've seen at the end of the game just be through, bro. Can't make it back to the car, bro.
Oh yeah, big dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was resting on that last post. Like, I know I gotta walk from here, boy. It's not a smooth sailing. Somebody help me, please.
Oh shit, bro. That shit was comedy, bro. Yeah, nah. Just watch yourself when you're at the 49er game. Even if you're a 49er fan, man, like our fans be with all the shit, bro. All the shit, bro.
Even when we got into it, was a Niner fan. 304. Maybe turned.
Bro,
got mad because he was sitting on the stairs. Hey,
He's sitting on the bro. This man was sitting in the middle of the stairway, y'all. And I said, as we walked by, oh, damn, you're just going to sit in the middle of the stairs like that? That's crazy. Walk by him. He said, what? Oh, it was all the cracking by the time we got back to the seats, bro. He pressed me. He was like, what'd you say about me, home? Blah, blah, like that. I'm like, bro, you was really sitting in the middle of the seats, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. I ain't never seen that like that. You like, we good, Holmes? I'm like, nigga, we good, bro. I ain't really tripping like that. I'm not trying to kick out the stadium, bro. But, bro, 49er fans with all the shit, bro. That shit is crazy. Yeah. Good times at Levi's, bro. Good times at Levi's. I don't know if the comments are just slowing up loading right now. So if y'all dropping them, can't see them right now, but want to go ahead and shift topics real quick. And
Mike said you ducked the fade.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nah, bro. Did not want to fight at the game, Mike. I want my Levi Stadium pass revoked. If we're in the parking lot, that's a little bit different, but not gonna be out there fighting just all willy nilly.
Sounds like a Cowboys fan.
No, that sounds like a Cowboys fan. I ain't gonna let that go, bro. He ain't gonna let that go at all, bro. For real, bro.
Week 3, Mike. We in that thing. What we talking about, birthday boy?
Yeah, Giants game for sure. Want to go ahead and switch gears. Man, woke up this morning. Shit was getting crazy on the timeline real early. Steph went ahead and dropped the bomb on him. Let me go ahead and pull up the man quote so that way you can actually see what this dude said. Let me know
the best point guard ever.
Here.
The best point guard ever.
Yes.
Did you hear?
Yep.
Are you the best point guard ever?
Yes. I have yes. It's me and Magic doesn't be the conversation.
Are you the best point guard ever?
How do you feel about Stephen Curry proclaiming that he is the best point guard ever?
I mean, facts are facts. You know what I'm saying? That's not even
a
hot take. It's
not a hot take. What are we doing?
You feel me? And at the end of the day, I always, like, when it comes to like pro athletes and being competitors, I always say, like, is he not supposed to feel that way? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the man be out here busting his ass every day. Like, even when weak players be like, yeah, I'm the best in the league. Like, yeah, you know, you're a little delusional, but at the same time, he's supposed to feel that way. Like, you feel me? That's why I love Pat Bev. He got this irrational confidence. So, you feel me? Like, you got to think, too, and all these dudes, when they was in high school and shit, they was the best player on their team. But back to the topic at hand, 30, make it do what it do, man. The only unanimous MVP.
In league
you know
history.
What I'm saying? Come on now. He really like that, bro. Like,
4-time champ.
And he's still getting better. Isn't he like 99 on 2K or something, bro? Like, stop playing with my boy.
Like, come on, man. What are we doing, bro? This nigga is the best point guard ever that I've seen with my eyes, bro. I don't care, bro. Y'all can talk that Magic shit.
Yeah, I didn't see Magic. Yeah, if that's what y'all want to hang y'all hats on.
Talk that Magic shit if you want to, bro. Bro, this man changed the game of basketball to where everyone is shooting 3-pointers now, and it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers trying to be like him. He's went toe-to-toe with LeBron in the LeBron era, destroyed the Celtics when he needed to destroy the Celtics in Game 4 by himself, sent the Kings home last year with I think it was the greatest Game 7 game ever with 50 points, bro, to send the other team, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like,
speaking of that, get into your topic. What's your favorite 3 Steph games?
Oh, nice. I forgot I even asked you this. All right, cool. I'm going with for sure the OKC game, dropped 42.
Yeah.
The shot heard around the world, Mike Bring Bang, you know what I'm saying? I have me witnessing Steph drop 50 points in 3 quarters. I forgot who that was against, but that game was crazy. I want to say that was like 2016. And then game 4, Celtics. Sitting at home with Kobe.
Yeah. See, I ain't gonna lie.
You know, this nigga just took all these niggas, bro. Oh my God, bro. Yelling. This nigga was yelling at the floor, bro.
He got. Hey, it was, and he was talking shit in the first half. When I knew Steph was talking shit that early, you know, y'all fucked up. But I ain't gonna lie, like the OKC game, I feel like how can you not? Like I feel like that was like we was making moves before then, but that just sent our like era into a whole nother stratosphere. Like you feel me? I feel like OKC game got to be on there. I feel like the Celtics game got to be on there too. Like that's just a historical game. Like that'll live in infamy. Like you basically could say he won that series with that game in Boston. That game for in Boston. Like that was crazy. And then like I went back and forth with this one. I wasn't sure if you was gonna pick the Kings game or not. The 50 point in the Kings game. That's gotta be mine.
I'm not mad at you.
And then on that one, and then my honorable mention would be when Steph dropped 50 in the Garden, because I feel like I think it was like 2013 or 14, but that really put everybody on notice. Like we had already been seeing it. Yeah, we had already been seeing it, but like that's the one that the whole world had to respect Steph Curry because he dropped 50 in the Garden. Like, oh, this kid can really hoop. Like you feel me? Only certain people drop 50 in the Garden. You know what I'm saying? Like that's was like, okay. Yeah. So like I was stuck between that one, but I had to go with the Kings because game 7, bro, close out, like Jordan Poole, get your shit together pregame speech. Like you feel me? Like
these niggas get on the bus, bro.
The record, bro, in a game 7. Bro,
any type of way about your role on this team, you can either make this team or not get on the bus to go to Sacramento because I'm about to bring us home a W.
Yeah,
that nigga called the shot, bro. That was crazy. Nah, that was
bro. So I had to put that one in there, bro. It was legendary. Just because in game 7, like win or go home, like bro, like I can't argue with that.
It ain't even no question, bro. Steph is definitely the best of all time. The truth of it is he wasn't expected to be what he has became, which is very true. Mike gave his top Steph games, OKC, game 4 Boston, and the Garden. So he took, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Like,
that's why I say it's like the same couple of games. I was thinking about too when he broke the record, because he did that at the Garden too, right? In Madison Square Garden.
The game he wasn't as free flowing for me for that game. That was
because he wasn't hooping like that. It was just like, but for me, like they stopped the game. Like that shit was hard. Like you feel me? But like as far as like, but like
OKC game, Kings game, and the Celtics. Yeah, definitely.
It's hard to argue with them 3, bro.
But
you seen 50 points, so you seen him score 50 in 3 quarters, exactly. That's different, bro. Like
this nigga,
like I seen that shit on TV so many times that don't excite me, but seeing that live is ridiculous. I'm already knowing. I seen Steph drop 40 a couple times, but 50 is a different stratosphere. I'm back game, in Portland when he came off the bench, broke the record in overtime.
That shit was hard.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah,
bag dropped like was it 21 in overtime, bro?
Whatever one where he said we not going home. I think that was like 2015 playoff. That was my favorite one. That shit was crazy. That shit gave me chills. He's like, we not going home. We not going home. Oh man, bro, that nigga is the GOAT, bro. Hey, been saying it. Best point guard all time. Stephen Curry still got a chance to get more rings, more MVPs. Like.
He's still going, bro. He's still at the top of his game right now, bro. Like,
if
23, 24. Let's go. Dubs in 6.
Dubs in 6. Dubs in 6, right? If he gets Chris Paul a ring, bro, there's nothing you can say about this man, bro. Like, the ultimate arch enemy, bro. Like, that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Like, bro. Like, to me, there's already nothing you can say, but like, you get Chris Paul a ring, like.
100%.
B Rose, my boy.
Man, shout out to my boy B Rose, man. Stream my boy music for real. Mike, I don't know about the best PG though, but Mike, bro, who would you put as your best point guard, bro? I'm telling you, it's Steph Curry, without a doubt.
All of that is subjective because it's like you're just gonna be people you like more than others how they play. But to me, I just feel like the gravity Steph creates.
In the conversation,
I don't know. Everybody got their own perception.
I don't know.
Listen, I told you my choice.
Bro, Mike, you have to go ahead and put that in the chat, bro. I don't know who you think is gonna be better, bro. We got to define. All right, because Gil brought this up on the show.
Yeah.
Brought this up on the show. We got to define point guard. Hold on, real quick. It's my boy Benny, man. Y'all boys doing it, man. Pause. All right, we got to define the point guard because it has changed over the years. And Steph did get into it on Gil Arena's podcast. I still consider him a point guard, bro. He averages at least like 6 or 7 assists, I think, for his career. Like, he's still a facilitator. He just so happens to be able to get a fucking bucket wherever he is on the court, bro. Like, Magic Johnson was definitely in a different era. John Stockton, you think John Stockton would have been a shooter, like, if he could have been?
Probably. In today's game, I feel like he would have been a good spot-up shooter. I don't think he'd be off the dribble like 30, but he'd have probably been a good spot-up shooter.
It's just different eras, bro. It just kind of changed now. It's the point guard position. I think even they tried to say like LaMelo was a distributor, but even Steph was like, nah, bro. LaMelo gets buckets, bro. Like Dame gets buckets.
So I'm saying everybody. It's a blurred what you're talking about. But I feel like if the offense goes through you and you're in charge of facilitating other people to score, I ain't saying necessarily the point guard, but you know what I'm saying, that's Steph for sure, PG though.
Bro, for sure point guard, bro. There's nothing really else to it, bro. Yes, he can play off ball, but like, no, bro. By position.
So even too, like a lot of point guards, like you gotta think of look like Kenny the Jet Smith. It just depends who you have. If you got Akeem, ain't nobody running no pick and roll with you all day. Like drop the ball in there, go spot up in the corner, bro. It just depends who you got on your team. But Steph is the gravity of the Warriors. So at the end of the day, he brings the ball up the court. He facilitates our offense. He can score at an elite level, but also people need him to score.
Boy, B Rose said points guards come in all different shapes and sizes. Some pass more, some score more. You know what I'm saying? Like even I think Steph even named like the last true point guard, I guess, if you want to put in true, was like Ray Rondo and like CP3. But even CP3's game, I mean, he still gets buckets like that, bro. Like Rondo's had to shoot the three more. Like, it's just the game has changed now, bro. But still a point guard, bro.
Like, I feel like it was just literally like for Rondo, he was looking to pass before he was even looking to score. And I feel like you could say that about Chris Paul. Like people, he would get buckets because he could, but like also he's coming off the pick and roll probing, and then most of the time the mid range just be there, so he'll take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Whatever. It's 30, and it's gonna be 30 forever.
Ooh, that boy said, he said it was interesting. He saw it in Gil Arenas, and he was asking him because Gil was like, bro, I didn't put up hella shots like that in the gym. And he asked him, like how do you know how many shots you've like shot? And Steph said, this nigga's insane, bro. He said he has counted how many threes I believe he's taken. He said it's like about around 700,000.
Just in life?
I want to say in his career. I don't know about in life. But for sure in his career, he's taken about 700,000 threes.
Yeah, I mean, he probably just doing the averages. Like he probably do a certain amount per workout.
Yes, I'm thinking. Yeah. With the practice too. So in games and in practice, about 700,000 threes. Like,
I mean, I could see it though, man. Like you shoot that good, he probably really realized. He probably shot multiple millions, like just practice wise, like. Bro, we didn't see this man make 100-something in a row, dog. Like, you don't just learn how to do that overnight.
That is very true, bro. 100 in a row.
Bro, do you remember when they put that on ESPN? Like, literally, they ran the highlights as this man was doing the threes, bro. They ran through like 4 different games, bro. The man was still just on the side making threes, bro. He's ridiculous, bro.
It's just given talent, bro. Because even Gilbert Arenas was like, bro, I can shoot many times as you in the gym and practice. It's not gonna be the same, bro. You different, bro.
Yeah. It's talent. You feel me? It's hard work too, though. But it's talent.
Hard work. It's a lot of hard work. Nobody works hard like Steph.
Hand-eye coordination's on another level for sure.
But it's just God-given talent, bro. Like we ain't never gonna see nothing like that again, bro. That shit is crazy. So, Mike said, John Stockton. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's like a true point guard, and John Stockton's respected, but he's not better than Steph, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's all-time leader in assists, but whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. Last topic wanted to get into before we get up out of here. I don't know why this is not scrolling. Let me get that shit scrolling, y'all. Okay, cool. Bruh, did you watch any part? I know you had to work that morning of the Team USA game with Ant-Man and them boys versus Germany.
Nah, I seen a few of the highlights, but I didn't see the game.
This was a great game, y'all. Team USA was down versus Germany. Dennis Schroeder was giving them buckets. Franz Wagner was giving them buckets. The first Team USA just wasn't quite gelling all the way. I got a little frustrated with Jalen Brunson. So did Steve Kerr. Enter Tyrese Halliburton. Shit started shaking. Austin Reeves, bro. I'm an Austin Reeves believer now. Anybody that's in the chat as a Lakers fan, Austin Reeves has been on this showcase. He can hoop. But Ant-Man, bro, was taking over from the beginning of the game all the way through. He played with the first team, then switched it up. He was even in there with the second team, bro. Like, he can just do damn near everything as far as getting scoring at all three levels. Got a nice handle. Can pull up from three, bro. Like, me and Benny was talking about it, bro. Like, do you have him? Where do you rank Ant-Man in your shooting guards right now going into this season right here, bro?
I don't know. He's top 5 though. I don't exactly know where he's at, but he's definitely in my top 5. I feel like D-Book probably number 1.
Yeah, I had D-Book over him.
And then I seen this on the Instagram the other day. Do you consider Shea Gillis a 2?
No, point guard.
Okay. I feel like Book.
No, baby, he said maybe top 5. Maybe top 5 for who.
Yeah, that's why I feel like Book. I feel like Ant-Man got to be in there. I feel like Donovan Mitchell got to be in there. Who else is a shooting guard? Oh, I said Jaylen Brown last time.
Mm-hmm.
Who else did I say was in there?
Klay Thompson?
No, I did not say Klay.
No, we're not my boy, but come on, man. Come on, man. He's top 5.
I love Klay, but he's not top 5 in the league right now.
Hell no, bro. Klay got to get your name. Klay, you got to get your name back, bro.
He's all time, but man averaged what, like 15 points last year, bro? Come on.
Was it 15? I got to go back and check. But go ahead. Who's top 5?
Who did I say? I said Ant, Donovan, Book, Jaylen Brown.
4, 1
and Oh, I gotta put Harden in there. Yeah, I gotta put Harden in there.
Over Klay?
Yeah. Come on now, bro. What?
Come on, bro. Now, hell no, bro. Hell no, bro.
You
Harden had some games where he wasn't really he got it going in the playoffs.
The man averaged 10 assists and like 25 points, bro. What are we talking about?
And I gotta go look up play stats. Hold on.
Like, what are we talking about?
That's total disrespect, bro. You got him over my boy Klay. Hey, no other shooter.
We're not talking about like all time. We're not talking about all time.
Klay Thompson last year, 21-point average.
Okay, that's good.
43% field goal, 42% 3-pointer.
It must have been 15 in the playoffs.
Put some respect on Klay's name, bro. Come on,
and
bro.
What did James Harden average?
Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? You said what?
Klay had a terrible playoffs. And what did James Harden average?
But still, bro, like he still averaged 20 points for the season, though.
No, 20 points is good. But what did James Harden average?
Okay, all right. We're going to go on James Harden.
It's at least 25.
I mean, now you're adding on to it. You said like 20 before that.
No, I did. I said 25 the whole time.
So
and
Harden,
10 assists.
They're pretty identical. 21 points, 44% field goal, 38% 3. So Klay is definitely the higher shooter at the 3, 41%.
I mean, we knew that.
Of course. So,
but James Harden also averages 10 assists.
Yeah, 10 assists.
So no, you stop leaving that out.
But Clay gonna play better defense.
Yeah, Clay, he will more effort, but Clay defense fell all the way off.
Still better than Harden.
He can't stay in front of. That's not saying much.
Bro, I put Harden.
I'll take the assist over the defense.
I put Harden more as a point guard.
I feel like Maxey is their point guard, but we could debate that all day.
I think James would be more of a point guard, Clay more of a pure shooting guard.
Yeah, it's all subjective.
All right, Harden brings up the ball, White not a PG. Thank you, Mike. I put him as a point guard.
I feel like Maxey is their point guard. Maxey be bringing the ball up too.
Maxey brings the ball up, but he plays more off ball than Harden.
Because Harden's a better scorer.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. So if you want to say Harden is a shooting guard, they use as a point guard on that team.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I can agree with that too. But a majority of his career, though, he's still like when he got to Houston, he was bringing the ball up. Like he was still a point guard.
Because he's the best player. He has to have the ball. Like it's not. LeBron brings the point. LeBron brings the ball up. Luka brings the ball up. Like, come on, bro. We could do that.
That was going to go to. So is Luka a shooting guard or a point guard?
I consider Luka a small forward, but I don't know.
Forward like that.
Okay, these niggas 6'10". I don't know.
Shai Gilgeous almost like 6. He like 6'7", 6'8".
Hey, listen. Hey, that's why I asked. Was he a 2 guard?
No, you did ask that. But that's, my top 5 shooting guards, I'm gonna have Clay in there. Pretty much everybody you said, I would just swap out James Harden. So, yeah, that's where I got shooting guards right now. But Ant-Man, for sure, top 2, bro, right now.
Dang, I forgot. Man, I don't know who had posted that list the other day.
Over Spider? Ant-Man over Spider?
Yeah, I think so. But Dre ain't in here, so yeah, we can agree that without fighting. I think Ant-Man like that to me, bro. Like, and I've been on the Ant-Man wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my favorite non-warrior. So
yeah. Once that retires, Ant-Man's gonna be definitely.
What's his name? Donovan Mitchell is just a volume scorer to me, so I probably would put Ant-Man probably number 2, but I got to give number 1 the book for sure. And then like Paul George, like if he's healthy, you know what I'm saying? I got to.
I'm going with PG.
But he ain't never healthy. So
PG more small forward though. To me.
So what do you put Kawhi?
Kawhi is also small forward, but on their team, PG has to run a 2.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like PG been running the 2 for a while now. He is more of a small forward in my opinion, but I feel like he's been at the 2 for a while now.
No, you're right because he used to guard Monte Ellis.
Yeah.
But I would still put Clay over PG, especially after last year.
Woo, that's
bro. PG didn't even play like that, bro. And PG my dog, bro.
Nah, I can give you that. If we talking about like health wise, like I would have Clay on my team rather than Paul George. But if we're talking about no injuries, my boy, and that's PG, like, if we're just talking about straight hooping, like PG nasty, bro. He just can't stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean, PG, he got a tighter handle than Clay.
Yeah, for sure.
PG averaged 23 points, 45% field goal. So he low-key was already beating Clay right there. 3-point percentage, 37% 3-point percentage, not that really good as Clay or Harden. And then he didn't really get too many assists. Like, they only had 5 assists. So that's splitting hairs. I feel like he didn't play enough games for me last year than Clay did. So that's why I'm going to put Clay over him. But it's tough. PG, man.
Like, I agree that, like, Clay, yeah, see that exactly. Like it depends on my lineup. Like I would not want Paul George on the Warriors. Right?
Thank you, Mike, bro. You feel me? Clay over PG, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
He's saying you're crazy.
He said I ain't surprised. Oh, that's why he said I'm a homer.
Yeah, he's saying you're crazy.
I'm still
I agree with Benny though. Like if you like, you can't just put Paul George in the Warriors and he's gonna be as productive as Clay. I agree with that. But if we talking about just like straight hooping, no injuries.
How am I being a shooting guard?
Hey, if we talking about no injuries, just hooping, I'm taking PG. But for the team, like in a team aspect, I'm going with Clay for sure.
Right, Clay 41% from 3, bro.
I agree. I mean, Clay is a knockdown shooter.
Pure shooter.
for sure. I mean, to me, I always said he got a better form than Steph. Shit.
Mike said, "I'm saying you crazy."
Yeah, no, I already I caught that.
I wouldn't say that, but it's all good. That was me. I'm not right though. B Rose needs shooting, bro. Space the floor.
I mean, PG can shoot. He's not an elite like Clay, like not the best in the league, but like he can shoot. Yeah, 37 is good for the league. Yeah. Like it's not great, but it's good, like serviceable. You know? Yeah. PG takes a lot of tough shots too. That's his problem.
Yeah. Clay was fun last year, but
yeah.
That was just good debate. I just really want to appreciate the Ant-Man's game, bro. It was pretty great to see on Sunday. Team USA, I don't know who they got coming up soon, but I'm really going to be able to tap in for those games. Germany had them on the ropes, and they still ended up pulling it out, so it should be pretty lit. But we are at
the real USA team to pop in.
Oh yeah. Last thing before we go, because me and Benny was talking about this. It was pretty interesting. Who do you think makes the real Team USA team out of this team right now?
I was just talking to somebody about this. There's literally only 2 players that can make the team, and that is Jaren Jackson and Ant-Man. Yeah, everybody else, ain't nobody else getting no invite. They might get an invite to camp, but them the only 2 spots that's really like, all right, y'all can play. Everybody else, appreciate y'all for coming.
Yeah, because once you get the Stephs, the Daves,
bro.
Shit.
And all depends.
Bron go wheel his ass out there, you know.
That's what I'm saying. The OG, like, you feel me? Ain't nobody gonna tell LeBron no. Like, exactly, bro. If they pull the strings, bro, there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Even PG and Kawhi like will outrank these dudes. Like this,
right? That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like if they make the call, it's over for y'all. And then you got to think too, like, Jason Tatum's, Jaylen Brown's, like,
man, forgot about them.
Like, it's still,
forgot about them. Because
Anthony Davis,
Jaren would only make it because the big men that are really good in this league are overseas.
But he hooping too, though. Like
not saying he's not wrong. I'm not saying he's not wrong, but if Embiid or Jokic played for America, Jaren Jackson wouldn't even be in it. Like so.
But they not American, so they.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think Jaren Jackson only gets in because the big men that are from America aren't the best right now.
Yeah, I feel that.
But not say Jaren not raw. Jaren's definitely raw. Yeah. Ant-Man, it would be tough even for Ant-Man to make the team, bro. Now I'm like, we dropping the names. If everyone really wanted to come out there and play.
Nah, I still feel like he's still the second best shooting guard. Only Book, I feel like the only one that's really him and maybe Donovan Mitchell, they would have to really compete for a spot. But I feel like
if Steve Kerr's coaching, you don't think he takes Clay over Ant-Man?
I was just talking to Ron G about this. I think Clay might go play for the Bahamas.
Ooh.
They got a cool squad. They got Eric Gordon, Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, and then put Clay on that roster. I think Clay might go play for the Bahamas.
Bro, basketball is really becoming like low-key like soccer, bro. Like it's a universal sport now. It's a lot of talent. Because Germany, bro, I didn't think Germany was going to have a squad like that. His brothers in Germany, you know what I'm saying?
They got Schroeder, the Franz Wagner. I don't know who else they got. Yeah. They got some hoopers.
I mean, every country, like Canada got a squad. Like,
yeah, they got a good roster. Yeah, what's the name too? Giannis playing for Greece, and then Sarge, he playing with Croatia. And I forgot they got somebody else too.
Sarge,
they got somebody else that's Croatian. I can't even think of. And then you got Serbia with Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Nedovic. They got some ballers over there.
Slovenia with Luka. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and then what's the name plays for Lithuania? Valanciunas.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
That's it's interesting, man. Hoop is a year-round thing now, and I'm really hoping and looking forward to this next era and it trying to compete and get to the levels of the NFL, because the NFL is still king for America, but if basketball continues at this pace, will be in a world-renowned sport, it can get up there.
For sure. And you got to think too, I always say, like, even with like basketball is easier to play, man. You don't need nobody. At the end of the day, you get a ball, you can go out to the court by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You may find somebody else, but other than that, you can just go out there and hoop by yourself. Football, you need other people to even work out. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Then he's not even putting on pads.
Routes like that. You feel me?
Yeah, you feel me? Right, exactly. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah,
so.
But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, always showing love. You feel me?
Man,
Welcome to the soil. You know, y'all family here.
Another great episode on Base Soil. We'll be coming to you on live Mondays and Thursdays right now, 6 o'clock. We're going to kind of keep the schedule going until football season starts and see how it goes up, how we go up against Monday Night Football. So we'll kind of just, we'll test stuff out right now. What does Mike want to talk about? Kyle.
Oh, he wanted to be like, do you trust Kyle? Like, going forward.
Yeah, hell yeah. Kyle Shanahan, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Bruh.
I told him, I compared it to like you feel me? At the end of the day, every coach got their flaws, you know what I'm saying? But he's still better than 90% of the coaches. But he make some questionable decisions under pressure, but I'm rocking with Kyle, man. I like the way he handles business.
I look at him as the modern day Andy Reid when he was in Philly, just waiting for his quarterback.
I told him, not even that, man. I don't even feel like the quarterback. I just feel like once he get that first one out the way, it's up. Like I think
he needs a quarterback for that, and I think that quarterback is Taylor. And I'm just gonna keep pressing for my boy to get in the game, boy. Free trade, bro. Yep. No, we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. Thank y'all for coming out. Like, subscribe, and share. On Base Soil. We're gonna get at y'all next time. Thanks.